Before we get started, let's make sure you have the tools required for installation. You will need a flathead screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, work gloves, measuring tape, and scissors. Once you gather the tools, let's carefully remove the glass door unit and all other parts from the box. Be sure to remove all cardboard, plastic ties, and labels from the glass fireplace doors. Place all other parts with the tools and review to make sure you have received all the listed parts in the installation manual. Simply measure the fireplace door frame and then measure the fireplace opening. If your frame is larger than the opening and overlaps the face of your fireplace, continue with the installation. It is also important to know if your frame requires additional height. The riser bar will provide an additional 2 inches of height to the unit. To determine if you need the riser bar, place the glass door unit in front of your fireplace to see if it fits the fireplace opening. To attach the riser bar, lay the unit face down on a soft surface. Attach the riser bar to the bottom of the unit by inserting the long machine screws through the holes in the riser bar and the matching holes on the bottom of the unit. Secure the long machine screws using the hex nuts. Inserting the insulation. You will need to place the unit face down on a soft, flat surface. Trim the insulation strips to fit with scissors. Insert the thick and thin strips of insulation into the thick and thin gaps on the back of the unit, including the riser bar if necessary. It is important to locate your lintel bar before proceeding to attach your glass fireplace doors. The lintel bar is usually an L-shaped bar that runs along the top of the inside opening of your fireplace, holding the bricks in place. To determine the width of your lintel bar, use the measuring tape to measure from the back of the lintel bar to the front of your fireplace. If the depth of your fireplace is less than 6 inches deep, then you can use the short T-bracket. If the depth of your lintel bar exceeds 6 inches, then you will use the long T-bracket. Once you have determined which T-bracket size you will be using, you can then attach the 2 lintel clamps to the T-brackets with the short machine screw. You can assemble the T-brackets to the lintel clamp either face up or face down depending on the height of your fireplace. Assemble face up first. If you require more room, you can always flip the T-bracket face down. Do not over-tighten the short machine screws. You will tighten later when you adjust the width of the clamp to fit your lintel bar. You can then attach the short thumb screw. Insert each T vertically into the slot and then turn it until it's horizontal. The assembled T-brackets and lintel clamps should now be hanging loosely in the slots. Now that the brackets are assembled, you are ready to attach the door frame to your lintel bar. With the doors open, place the unit against the front of your fireplace opening and center. This is where you may need assistance holding the unit in place while you clamp it to the lintel bar. By the way, it is normal to see some of the exposed insulation when installing the door. Adjust the width of the lintel clamp until it is tightly grasping the lintel bar and tighten the small machine screws with your screwdriver. With the T-bracket fitting snugly over the lintel bar, tighten the thumb screw until the unit is held firmly in place. With both thumb screws securely tightened, the unit is now firmly attached to the top of the fireplace. Insert the 2 long thumb screws into the 2 pressure brackets. Insert the pressure bracket into the holes found on the back of the frame in the lower corners. Tighten the long thumb screws until the point of each thumb screw is digging into the brick on the side of your fireplace. Nice work! Your glass door is now securely attached to your fireplace. If your glass fireplace doors need to be cleaned, it's very important to follow these steps. Do not clean your fireplace doors while the fireplace is being used or still hot. Any cold liquid can cause the glass to shatter. To clean the glass, use a glass cleaner and a non-abrasive cloth. Spray the cleaner directly on your cloth to avoid getting the cleaner on the frame. To clean the frame, use only a damp cloth. Do not use harsh chemicals, cleaners, or solvents. If necessary, use a diluted solution of alcohol to remove fingerprints or other marking. We hope you truly enjoy your newly renovated Fireplace doors for many years to come.